Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel, and today we're just going to do a little bit of dirt bike maintenance. Haven't been really out on the bike that much, which is kind of life altering issues coming up, but hopefully that changes very shortly. We still got a bit of a summer, and then of course the fall riding around here is pretty decent. So anyways, before we hit the trails, we definitely need to do some dirt bike air filter maintenance. Now, I'm not going to be doing the wash, dry, and oiling. This is just a brand new air filter that I'm going to be oiling for the first time. So this is my first attempt at actually doing this type of maintenance project. It's pretty straightforward. It's simple. There's tons of videos online. I'm just going to add my little bit of flavor to that mix and show you how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to be using a brand new twin air filter, brand new, fresh in the box. I'll be using some Motorex air filter spray-on oil, which I know there's a bit of a controversy, but I decided to give this guy a shot. And then from there, I want to kind of seal the gasket a little bit more. So I'm going to just use some generic lithium grease for that. So basically, you don't need more than your either existing filter washed and clean and ready to go, and the type of air filter oil, either pour it on and ring it in or spray on, or even if you want to go even easier than that, purchase a pre-oiled air filter from your favorite retailer or your favorite online e-retailer. Again, you're going to need some gloves. Keep your hands a little bit grease and oil free while you do it. You're going to need a good clean workbench and something where you can let the filter go on. Now, I read the directions, and basically it says to shake well before use and to add it in nice coverage for about 20 centimeters apart. Work it in, squeeze it, let it soak in really well, and then let it dry for about 15 minutes. And then put it in the basket and you're ready to go. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with it, and I'm just going to kind of show it up. So we'll bring the camera a little bit closer to the table and we'll get this show on the road. Alrighty guys, so first of all, we're going to grab our air filter. Again, now this is the twin air filter. With the Husqvarna, you got to be careful because there's two different styles. Sometimes I pick up the wrong one. I got to make sure that it's the basically it hooks up with each opposite end of the filter instead of the center mount, center attachment. So basically open it up and inspect your air filter. Make sure it's in good shape. It's not torn out. You look inside and out and upside down and everything. So give it a good thorough inspection. If it got ripped or torn, don't use it. Return it to your retailer and replace it with a new one. So that's kind of where we're at with this. And second of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the nitrile gloves on. Now these ones here are generic. You can use the mechanic ones, are probably a little bit thicker, a little bit better. They'll resist tearing up, especially if you have larger hands and a smaller glove. So once you have your hands protected from the elements, we're going to grab the air filter oil. Again, this is a really good quality one. Well, Motorex gets a good high rating for some really good quality products. So I decided that's kind of how I'm going to use it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to shake it for a little bit more, and from there we're going to start spraying. So that should be good enough. So it says about 20 centimeters away, so I'm guessing it's a little bit, you know, about, I would say, your hand difference, and then just spray it all on and then add a lot of it, okay? Again, don't be rushed to do this. If it's your first time, if a little bit is good, a lot must be better. So we're just gonna come in here and do it. But you know what? I got a better idea, because this here is going to come a lot easier if you add this little bit of a tip, which I'm going to show you right now. So here's a little bit of a tip that I'm going to show you. It's the Lazy Susan. So you can basically just go like this. Now this blue color is really good. It'll show you if you left any type of, if you missed any spots. But just go ahead and hold it and then spin it. And then once you are happy with it, then you can go and squeeze it and then give it some more spray. And then that's how I have it right there. So it's all nice and blue. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and work the oil in to make sure it is nice and soaked right through, just like my socks get when I go enduro riding and I hit the first water puddle. You want to make sure it is dripping wet. In other words, get it really good. See, as you can see a little bit here in the corners and all that, might need another spray. Again, take your time. This is not going to take forever to do. It is a very quick process. And then I would say leave it hanging a bit. If there's any excess that'll drip down, that'll prevent a little bit getting sucked into the engine while you do it. So as you go in there, you can wipe your hands on the cloth there. And then again, just liberally do this. So basically that's it. It looks really good with the spray. I like it better because it's easier controlled. A lot of riders do prefer the ones that you just kind of pour in and really soak in. This way they try to eliminate any risk avoidance, because that is one issue you don't want to do with it. From what I've been reading online, the only thing you don't want to happen is to wring it out. Like, that's how I wring all my socks. But that's what you don't want to do with this. You just kind of want to squeeze it in like this and everything. As you can see, it goes in there. Some people don't spray inside the filter. Some people do. The directions don't actually say it. Is it going to hurt it? No, because that's basically what this filter is. So some onlines recommend it. Some people I've seen online do it. Again, as long as it's coated really well, you should be fine. Well guys, that wraps up the video. Again, take your time, don't be in a rush, covered everything really good and really well. If it takes you another couple sprays, so be it. But that brings into our conclusion with the air foam spray. And yeah, hope you found that interactive. If you have a better way of doing it or any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will sure to get back to you and read it. In our next episode, we're gonna go back to our motocross waterproofing boot. See how good they are and see which boots hold up in the wet better than others. That series has been delayed, but it's going to be coming back to you this week in full swing. So can't wait to jump in a pair of boots and see how good they are at water resistancy. Anyway, guys, hope you're doing good, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Soupy Socks Enduro. You guys stay soupy for now. What now? Oh, it's deep. Deep, man. Fuck. We're at the end because now it goes up. Here.